Today I'm going to show you how to arrange a simple bunch of flowers. All of the single stems available at Maranthine Blooms come with an offer of buy 5 and get 1 free. So it's a really popular way for people to shop, and I want to show you what a difference it can make if you just take a few seconds to style your blooms and really bring your arrangement to life. I'm using this white hydrangea. It's got a lovely large head, but it's also one of our most popular blooms, so I know a lot of you will have this flower. I want to start by just teaching you a couple of very simple tricks. The first thing I'm going to do when I get my hydrangea out of its box is to really get my hands in underneath here and open every single one of these flowers out. You might find that it's come slightly compact, and this will make a big difference to your arrangement. The second thing that I want to show you, and I think this is particularly true for hydrangeas, is how bending the head can really bring it to life. I think it's a little unnatural that it would sit so straight up in the vase, and you'll be very familiar with fresh hydrangeas that really start to bend and the heavy heads sort of droop over the vases. So you can see how I'm just making a little bend in the neck there. I'll show you the original one so that you can see that for comparison. And this curve is really going to start to help us build out a really natural display. Sometimes what we would do with our stems, when we've got all of the same stem, is you might like to trim or bend a couple of the stems to give the stems different heights within the vase and again add to realism. I won't do that today because I've got a lot of big heads. I'm going to show you how just bending them is really going to help to bring the shape. So we've got my second head here, and what I want to do is the ones that I'm putting in first, I'm going to bend and really bring out, and I'm going to fill in afterwards in the middle, perhaps with some of the straighter ones, and I'll take a look and see. So again, with each head, I'm just getting in, I'm fluffing up the feathers, as I like to think about it, and really bringing that to life. And you can see how beautiful these gorgeous white heads are, how big they are, and just a few stems is going to make a really lovely arrangement. Now, while I just repeat that a couple of times, I'll just mention that I'm going to use 7 stems in this arrangement. So I spoke about how we have the offer of buy 5 and get 1 free, but a lot of our customers really like to have an odd number of stems. It helps them to style with asymmetry. And so I have added in an extra stem here, and it is a popular way for people to shop. They might choose their favourite bunch and add an extra stem to it. Now that I've bent the heads on my sort of first layer here, I'm going to keep these stems a little bit higher up. And if you see that I nestle them in here, they're going to sit beautifully just on top of this sort of first row, and then give a little bit of height. And it's this that's giving the illusion that these stems are very natural, that they're all sitting in different places in the vase. So I've got my one here. And then as I put the last piece in, it's really for you to decide if you want your display to be symmetrical or asymmetrical. But hopefully those couple of really simple tips will help you to bring your arrangement to life.